Uganda is home to one of the largest refugee populations in the world with its open-door refugee policy. In these refugee and host communities, the Smart Communities Coalition Innovation Fund is empowering entrepreneurs and improving livelihoods.
And PHB is taking on the productive use of energy, and they are working with the Yelekeni Sacco, which is based in the Kiriandongo Refugee Settlement, a Sacco that is having a membership of over 700 active members, but they're dealing mainly in the poultry value chain.
So when we engaged with the Sacco, we started doing the training on poultry, having these farmers encouraged, having them equipped with the good practices, self-vaccination, helping them to build poultry coops, helping them to keep their chickens inside, to feed them, not to just let them go hunt food for themselves. So they started to pick up these habits.
In Chiriandongo, PHB Development, Yelenkeni Farmers Sacco have introduced decentralized solar hatchery units and home solar systems, revolutionizing small-scale poultry farming in the community.
They introduce energy, first through introducing household solar systems, which were not just for lighting, but also to support with the feeding of the birds, and then also with providing warmth when they are young. And their interest was introduced on the mortality at the early stage.
After the training, the project went ahead and they also provide the hatchery, which have the capacity of 1,056 eggs.
When you look at the hatching mode we could use rudimentary way where the bird, the mother bird or the hen is supposed to sleep on the egg and takes all that time. The other bird goes and eats the egg, so it brought a lot of confusion and we could not know which direction we were supposed to follow, and at last losses over losses. So when I look at the way the hatchery functions, it is much better if I compare with the way I used to, because the kind of like functioning of the machine is not like the way the other works.
Farmers can now bring their eggs to these hatcheries, where advanced solar technology ensures they hatch into healthy chicks.
Obulungi bwenfunye mu kyuma ekyo lw'otwala amajigo nga bw'ogatutte nga bw'ogazza amajigo n'obwaluza obukoko bwonna.
This simple yet powerful innovation has opened doors for poultry farmers to grow their businesses and improve their incomes.
For that one, women now at least empower with the what? With the money. They can now pay their children out of the chicks, the chickens they are keeping. They are now getting some income from the chicks, and they are now buying foods for their children. Even if the sunshine disturb the crop, they will get the small money out of that when they are sharing.
This fund targeted 3 strategic pillars: energy, connectivity, and digital tools, paving the way for sustainable development.
So we see the use of products of energy to drive agriculture value chain, whether it's at production. For example, the hatchery is allowing communities now to not to wait for that energy like diesel powered hatcheries, but use clean energy, renewable energy to drive hatcheries that would now extend the services of brooders and all these that are in the, for example, in the poultry industry, to get services closer to them without necessarily having to resort to that energy. We are able to say energy can drive socioeconomic transformation, and if you want to do it, this is the evidence that we have, either in agriculture value chain and other value chains that are critical in providing socioeconomic transformative services.
By integrating solar technology into farming, this initiative empowers communities to build sustainable livelihoods. Families now have the tools to turn poultry farming into a reliable source of income, creating brighter futures for themselves and their children. The solar hatchery units are more than just technology. They are a lifeline, enabling farmers to thrive and build lasting change.